Hi, I'm Jimmy,
I'm Emily.
and we're half of Metric, and you're watching our hip clip.
Get hot, get too close.
It's the first song we wrote for this record. At the very beginning of the process, we went to a studio called Bear Creek in north of Seattle, and it's in the woods. It's a really beautiful, rustic place where some excellent records have been made. And that was where we really laid the foundation for the way we wanted the record to feel. So this song was just acoustic guitar. Jimmy just came into the room and said, "Oh, I wrote this, I loved it." I started singing, and the song came really naturally.
When we were making the record itself, we felt like if any song could stand up to what we called the campfire test, which was just being able to play on acoustic instruments, then the song was working as a written song unto itself. We weren't going to have to rely on production tricks, and we weren't going to have to rely on any sort of sonic trickery to make the song work.
As is the case with all the songs on this record, we toured them extensively. We road tested them a lot, and we really feel like our fans were part of the writing of the record because we, saw their reactions and talked to them about what they liked and what they didn't like. And so, Gimme Sympathy went through many, many changes, and in the end, we came to this really ethereal, dreamy, sort of epic little piece of emotion, and I'm really happy with it.
When we filmed the Gimme Sympathy video, I have to say, by the end of the day, when we finally got the shot, the band and the whole crew on the video were more excited and more ecstatic and more like there's high fives going around, and it was like this real sense of accomplishment because, I'm not sure if you noticed by watching the video, but the whole thing is done in one shot with no cuts. So really, by the time we got it, the entire band and crew were able to stand back, watch it on a monitor, and go, "That's the one. That's the video." So it was really exciting to do, and it took a lot of attention to minuscule timing and body movements, and the camera looking at you that way, and there's a guy running around with a megaphone screaming out people's names and when you're allowed to move and not. And it was a total fuck down of a video shoot, but it was a great time. We had a blast.
Yeah, it was really good. Well said. Well, we made the decision with Fantasies to do something unusual with the release. We found in our extensive conversations with major labels and newer labels that are springing up in light of the fact that the industry is changing, and people are saying it's the death of the industry. There's all kind of speculation, but what we found from our experience is that there's a lot of talk and a lot of middlemen who don't really do that much, and if you can actually have the energy and the vision to put together your own sort of network of people to essentially start a worldwide label, that's what you should do, and that's what we did.
From anybody who's watching this right now, you probably know the band, and you might have noticed that we don't do things the way that anybody else does. And we have a strange way of accomplishing the same things that most people are trying to accomplish in music. And we also really didn't want to have to answer to people. We want to be our own bosses. We want to do whatever we want to do, and we want to have there be a feeling of creativity.
We're really excited. It's a gamble, but it'll be fun, and we love the people we've hired and pulled together to help us. So it's a good vibe.